New Year is literally upon us, and I wanted to share with you two really simple and easy things you can do as decorations to just zhuzh things up a little bit from Christmas and make it feel that it's not all about Christmas. That is behind us now, and it is more about a celebration of the new year and things to come. They're two really simple decorations which you can add to your New Year's Eve party, or you can take to a friend's if you're going there, and it's really super. The first one is this very simple candle decoration, and you really need just three elements for that: a terracotta pot, a candle. I'm using these really nice gold candles. I just think it's quite festive, but you could use any colour, a really firm pear, and some moss. Now, the choice with the moss is you can use this kind of dried stag's horn moss, or you can use moss from the garden like I have on these decorations. It's entirely up to you. I'm just using the dried for a variation mix, and some newspaper. Newspaper replaces erases because we don't really want to use erases anymore. It doesn't compost very well. So scrunch the newspaper up and make a firm base in the bottom of the pot. And once you've got a firm base, just test that the pear's going to sit nicely, and then go around that with the moss, and it is super simple. What I try and do is leave a depression in the middle so that the pear really rests nicely there. And then once you've got the moss, you can just squish it about until it's comfortably in there. I mean, the great thing about this is if you don't use oasis and you don't use any metal pins or anything that's a little bit too forestry-like, then this is all compostable afterwards. So you can see what I've done is just made basically the pot with a little less there. Using an apple corer, which is the easiest thing, just then cut through the core of the apple or the pear. Take that out and you're left with a hole all the way through. You can now rest that into the container, that's not going to wobble anywhere, and then put the candle in. So there we are, super easy. It's a really nice little gift, very inexpensive, completely recyclable. The pot can be used after, and that's the first of the two simple decorations for New Year that I'm going to show you. The next one we're going to be using outside. So the second thing we're going to make, aside the candle decoration, is a really simple hanging paper star, because they are quite jolly, and it's not necessarily festive, but it fits in with our New Year theme. Now you can make those out of gift wrap if you want to, you can make them out of plain paper, but I'm using just sheets of an old 1940s magazine, which I think is quite fun. Take the rectangular sheet and then fold it like a concertina quite thickly in wedges like this, and then you want to fold that in half on itself. Press down all of the seams both ways. So you have a piece like this. Once you've done that, take a relatively thin piece of twine and tie it around the middle. Once you've tied it around the middle, tie up the other end and snip off the excess neatly. So that gives you what will essentially be the hanger. And then what you want to do is roughly a third of the way up, cut diagonally through those folded seams. That'll leave you a shape like that, and then with some glue, glue the first seam down. Just press that together to make sure that dries, and then you can fold open. Well, first of all, actually, put the glue down the other seam, it's easier. And fold that open and join those seams together, and that gives you a paper star which can be hung. So we're going to put those with candles to make a really nice, fun, festive New Year decoration to coincide with all of the different things that we've been doing all through the festive period.